be one of the best. Not yet, I haven't reached this yet. 辉轩化 Hong, and his English name is Ken. Let us call him Ken. And he was the collegiate voyage president. And let me say something about him. I just know this young man for less than 3 or 4 months. But I can tell a lot of things happen because of him. And I believe he will be a very promising young people. Wei Shen Ken joined the local voyage club since he was 9 years old. He was also the collegiate voyage member dedicated for voyage club at National Taiwan University for 5 years. He was the EV delegate to the United States in 2008, and his major is EE, electrical engineering. Now he is in his research and development alternative service, and working in the biggest metals IC design company, MediaTek, as a digital IC designer. Ken is a smart, sharp, quick learner, and a sunshine boy. I am so impressed by his ready smile. And he has ever said, how can I accept myself before? Ken is not today's Ken. Let him share with us his experience.
Thank you for allowing me to introduce me again. So my today's topic is positive youth development. And voyage really changed me a lot, very a lot. And I want to share something I want to tell you very quickly. So I will go through my story very briefly and let you know what happens on me and how voyage impacted on me. Okay. So here's about me. Thank you, Dr. Okay. And then the most important thing is voyage really helps me to get positive development in my life. And the story is start from here, the flying cow ranch, because I have to thank you Darren. He established the NTU Voyage Club and hold the first voyage leadership camp, and I joined the 12th voyage leadership camp here, and this opened another life in voyage for me. Here, I rediscovered my passion to voyage, and at that time I met the Dr. Yan, and she told me that there's some problems in the NTU Voyage Club, and she wants me to go back to help the NTU Voyage Club, so I go back. So I decided to go back to join the collegiate voyage. I think this is a very, very important decision because I come back to the NTU Voyage Club and I got a lot of chance to practice. Like after I come back to the NTU Voyage Club, at first I collaborate with the neighborhood farmer association, like making dough in Shenzhen or planting a vegetable in Muzhang. But we didn't get too much notice in our college. And like the Don said, we have to change, we have to listen to the young people. But we didn't. So after all, we only have 3 members in our club. What will you do? You can choose to leave to another popular club, or you can choose to stay, to fight for voyage. And I choose to stay and fight for voyage because I love for voyage. I am very glad because my love for voyage is that me choose to stay, and I have the challenge. I have the chance to take the challenge. And this challenge make me grow, make me stronger. Yeah. So the Dr. Yan, he recommended us to hold some camps in Nantou, and I decided to hold the creativity camp in Nantou. We want to inspire the children's creativity and their imagination and their thinking. But we have some change, but I think we don't change enough. So we encountered another crisis again. So after 3 years, we still have 3 members in our club. I have to admit that this time is very hard time for me because I'm very disappointed. I'm very just frustrated because I work very hard and people just comes and goes and no one stays. They don't understand the core value of the 4-H because 4-H club is not very popular or well-known brand in Taiwan. So we have to take a lot of time to introduce what is 4-H and what we are doing. But they just cannot receive our message and they cannot understand our core value. So I have to face it the very hard time. Sometimes I almost want to give up, but I didn't. Because I know the only way to encourage me is I have to encourage myself. I have to find a way by myself, not leave this club or not find others' help. No, I have to help myself first. I have to encourage myself first. So we find a new way, and the club now looks runs well, and we still fighting. We are not successful yet. We are still fighting. We are still want to struggle in NTU in school, and now we want to educate the children about the knowledge about food and agriculture, because as the Dong said, it's very important issue to feed the 2 billion more people in the earth. Okay, so this is my story, and I want to say because I love 4-H so much, and I take the challenge in 4-H. So when I find a way trying to encourage myself, I read a book that is the solution focus, and this is very helped me because this book teach me you have to stop talking, stop discussing the problem, but find a solution. This is the most important thing. But this book is very inspired me. And there's another book, Start with Why. You have to tell your 4-H members why you have to join the 4-H, why you have to join 4-H with them to educate the children, educate them about the knowledge and the activities. And in the leadership development, I also read some books like Why Should Anyone Be Like You, or Don't Hope, or the Fish Philosophy. Those books give me a very good idea, and I know when you are in a very hard time, the knowledge, the book, the good ideas really brings the power for you, and you can have some new method to face your problem. And this is very important for me, and that is what I learned in 4-H. And if you want to change the world, if you have a wonderful idea you want to implement. And after I read this book, Leaving Microsoft to Change the World, this book, there's a phrase I love very. That is, stop talking and start acting. If you have any wonderful idea, if you have something to say, something to do, stop talking and start acting. Okay. And my dream, my goal is to be a 4-H pioneer in Taiwan. I want to dream big and bring the 4-H in Taiwan up and up. And thank you.